What is up, guys? Coming at you with another video. Yeah, we're still on the R3. I'm not, fully healed yet, but as soon as you see that fancy R1 gauge, what the fuck, guy? Here's the fucking road. God, people need to learn how to drive. Anyway, as soon as you see the R1 cluster, I'm feeling a lot better. But we're out here today again on the R3. Actually about to go meet up with Corey, go ride around a little bit with him, get me out of the house, you know what I'm saying? So get this crap, you know how I said the windshield was supposed to be there on the weekend? It's still not there. Your boy's starting to get real pissed off, you know what I'm saying? I just want my car back. Like, it's getting really, really ridiculous. So I know you guys know how babies want pacifiers and stuff like that. Well, our daughter, she's breastfed, so my wife breastfeeds her, and she's in this stage now. She's a little bit over a month old, so she's like all the time, I think she's like what you would call a comfort sucker or something like that. So she wants, like, I think she feeds on her mom just for comfort. So in my opinion, I think she's been like overeating, but maybe not, maybe that's just me. But so the other day she was throwing a really big hissy fit, right? Let's go, guy. And she wouldn't take the pacifier, but she kept turning over while I was holding her, and so she would turn over with her like facing my arm, and she was sucking the crap out of my forearm. Would not take the pacifier. She wanted her daddy's forearm for some reason. I don't know if it was a little bit salty or something, I don't know. But straight up, she sucked on my forearm so freaking hard that I have bruises down my arm. I don't see how these women breastfeed. Like, that is freaking crazy. Like, aren't nipples like sensitive? That's, oh my god, I couldn't imagine. Like, that was on my freaking forearm. Like, oh man, props to you ladies. Props to you. Alrighty, we're supposed to meet Corey here. Let's see how long he keeps me waiting. Which is okay, because I kept him waiting earlier today because my daughter was asleep on me and I didn't want to disturb her. So we'll just post up right here in the shade, wait on Mr. Corey to get here. So I'll see you guys here in a minute. Oh, and we're back, and look at this guy. Look at the Jixer guy. He finally got fucking gear. He's not a typical Jixer squid anymore. Look at this guy. Kept me waiting for like 30 fucking minutes, but hey, we're going now. We're going now. Oh man, we're about to hit 2,100 miles on this thing. 2,098 right now. 2,099. Oh, we hit 2,100 miles. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? What a milestone. So how's wearing a jacket feel? Oh, I know, it's fucking hot.
I'm glad I took that fucking liner out.
Oh yeah, you would have died in that liner, dude.
I almost forgot.
Yeah, you'd have been miserable a mile down the road.
Even tightened up the chain.
Oh, look at the M3 up there. I bet he'll take off. Oh, he's not gonna go anywhere? What the hell, M3? I had faith in you. So we're up to freaking 67 subs now. That means what, 33 more and I'll be at 100, which means I can have my own URL instead of that random number, random letter, squiggly line shit. I'm excited. We need to hit 100. I don't know, I would tell you how warm it was, but this one doesn't have a outside temperature gauge like the R1 does, so I don't know how warm it is, but it feels pretty good out. Ah, dude, I'm feeling great right now moving. Maybe it's because, I haven't been able to ride in so long, but, I think it feels fan-damn-tastic. I think I think I should run your GSXR on this R3. I want to see how much faster the 600 is than the 300. Wait, is this the straightaway? It is, isn't it? Oh shit. I wonder what gear it can do then. I'll do second on this thing. I'm gonna have to shift like immediately. Alright. Ready? Oh no! He's leaving it! He's leaving it! Not too shabby for a little 300. I'm telling you, dude, this little 300 is fun as hell. It's not the fastest thing in the world, obviously, but I mean, it's got plenty of power to have fun with. And it doesn't weigh shit. And it's comfortable. Take you for a ride on my big green track. Every time I see a John Deere, I have to think of that song, and then I start singing it, and it's just inevitable that it happens. Dude, that's one thing about doing this bike. 60 miles an hour actually feels like I'm doing like 80 on the R1. Like, I'm just chilling right now, and I feel like I'm moving at a really good pace. And I'm like, damn, all these cars are hauling ass. And I'm like, well, not really. So I thought about converting the R1. See, right now it's a 525 chain. I thought about converting it to a 520, but I kind of like the way everything feels right now, so probably just keep it a 525, to be honest with you. But they just wear out quicker, especially on a like leader bike. It's the only thing. Before we picked up my wife this R3, we went and looked at one. Oh, where was it? I don't even remember. It was a blue one, and it was actually a 2017. But this guy apparently never took care of his chain at all, period. I think the bike had maybe 4,000 miles on it, you know? So I mean, it didn't have a lot of miles on it, but I guess he never lubed or cleaned his chain. So that was one thing that deterred me away from it. Oh, you gonna stop, bro? What the fuck? You could have made that. Okay, we'll sit here. But anyway, the chain was so corroded, and it had like, it was like this, like it had like bumps in it from where he never fucking took care of it. And yeah, like it had fucking, yeah, like a kink, like it was dry, like it had no lube on it whatsoever. And he came down on the price a little bit, but I was like, dude, this thing probably won't even fucking make it home. But sorry, he said it the other one. I'm gonna honk at his ass on this one. I'll blame you. But yeah, anyway, like the chain was so bad, I was like, dude, there's no way. I can't remember if it was like 2.5 or 3 hours away, and we drove out there to look at it. And I mean, he said he had it sitting inside, but there's no way in hell that bike was sitting inside. And then he claimed that all the fairings were in good shape, but you could tell it had been dropped. It might have just been dropped like in the garage or something, but it had been dropped. So it really deterred me away from it, on top of the chain, you know. And I was like, this chain could pop off if I get up. You know what? Like, I was just like, dude, you're stupid. Like, fuck off. Well then, that was a sight to see. Oh, dude, that was, whew. That got me all hot and bothered right there. Homeboy was running with his hands cupped too. I don't know what was up with that. I guess that's what I was thinking. I think he's helping like push in the air, giving him that extra boost he needs. I farted, bro. I got dryer sheets up my ass. I haven't showered in 3 days. No, I'm totally kidding. I shower every day. Fuck that shit. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for part 1 of this video. We're going to make a part 2, and Corey's back there revving like a freaking GSXR boy. But that's going to do it for part 1. We'll see part 2. Oh god! And let's like, comment, subscribe, share my stuff with your friends. We gotta get 100 subs. Corey's laughing at me because he's self-conscious and doesn't do well with speaking to people, but I really don't care, you know, it's okay. But he's over here trying to make fun of me, so I'll just put him on the spot and make him feel uncomfortable. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in part 2 later. So we came up here and look who he ran into. He ran into Jackie Boy, and he be looking sweet like cotton candy. Oh boy.